What's going on, everybody? YouTube thumbnails. There we go. It's time to get Sparxie in here. Why are there two Twitches? What? YouTube. There we go. Do I have this on repeat? I do. Good for me. This will definitely be a shorter stream. A shorter stream. Stream squad. That's Sparxie. I am very worried about wishing for Sparxie here. I ain't gonna hold you to it. I ain't gonna hold you to it. Okay, let's turn up the volume. So, reason why I say this is gonna be a shorter stream is because there's only 3 more missions to do. So, you know, we're kind of chill. We might check out the live stream and look at some highlights or whatever. Yao Guang is nearly completed though. She is nearly completed. I got her things at A rank relics. 8 across the board, almost 10 on her AoE elation. Also, where is she? Sparxie. Sparkle is fully completed too. So the elation team, they're almost completed. We just need one more person, and that's Sparxie. Now, I will note, we do have 100 and something ish wishes, 100 and nearly 120. So we are, you know, we're chilling, I guess. But we only have 5 pity, and we've won how many 50-50s back to back? 4 in a row so far. So this would be my 5th 50-50 in a row if I do get Sparxie here. But if I do lose, who would I want? Honestly, more Clara would be pretty cool. Bronny would be cool. any of the characters that I don't own, especially Seele, considering she's getting a Nova Flare soon. So Blade would be cool. Yeah. So I think everyone here is pretty okay to get. Himiko might be the weakest link. Himiko and Blade, but you know. Okay. Let's get right down to it. 15. We're at 15. I didn't really look at the 4 stars either that I could get here. I'm okay with Pela. Pela's good for Currency Wars. Qing Shui, I think I only have her at E5, so yeah, that'd be pretty good to get too. Okay, 25. 25. I'd like to get an early pool. I'd like to. Just in case. Just in case. Qing Shui. Nice. Very good. I don't know where my Payla's at. I'm pretty sure Hanya's at E6. I could be wrong though. 35. Getting multiple 4 stars would be pretty good too. Oh, that's E6 Pela. Which means I get the witch back, so I'm okay with that. Before I continue though, inventory, light cones. Am I saving those? By the way, I do need to save the, yeah. I need to save my elations just to be safe. Okay. 45. That's early. That's very early. If I lose by 50-50 here, understandable. Understandable. Plus, I like that. I don't mind that at all. It's the last one too. I got on 45. I got her. That, wow. Wow. Sparxie. Holy crap, dude. That's unbelievable. I got her in 45. That's half hard pity. That's really good. That's really, really good. Wow. I'm impressed. I really am. Wow. Okay. On the last one, 45. That's perfect too, because now I'm starting at a flat 0. Oh boy. I could get more Sparkle. I could get Rappa. I do have a guaranteed on the light cone though. So I'm at 9 pity for this one. This one's a guaranteed. I might go for the light cone too. You know what? Let's go for the light cone. We got her early, so we're gonna go for the guaranteed 5-star light cone, and let's see if we can get that early. 19. Because I'm pretty sure these are on different banners. Yeah. I don't mind getting more light cones though. Ooh. Interesting. $29. There's no way. What is this luck? On 29? That's incredible. That is incredible. Oh, on 30. On the 30. No. Is this 29? Technically, I'm pretty sure this is 30. I got Sparxie on 45 on the character, and then I got her light cone on 30. That is crazy to me. And there's still so much more left to get. What's my force? Oh, okay, planetary. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's just the standard. Like, I got 2 of them though. Asa's eating good. Wow. I'm not even mad. I can't be mad. I had like, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Sparxie with your signature light cone. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. I need to come down here real quick. I need to save this one. And I need to save a second one of these. And then I need to come here. I need to superimpose SI3. There we go. I accidentally, from the last time, I think it was Yao Guang, I got rid of my Elation 3 stars, which is not something I want to do. I want to save those just to be safe. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. In not a lot of wishes. Oh, we're getting Asheville soon. That's good. I do want to save for Asheville if I can, but we're getting Asheville is going to be interesting. Can I get out of this? I just wanted to click on it just to get it out of here. Version info.
All right. Number 120 in Detective Deduction 101. Ah, there. Between the detective and their assistant, at least one of them should know a thing or two about deduction. That's why I hired Mr. N at such a high rate. As for me, doesn't matter how many alibis you've made up or how many different testimonies you've created. Come and talk to my Morning Star.
Morning Star. So he's a follow-up hunt character. High frequency follow-up. If I wonder how good he'll be for bringing up follow-up teams again, considering follow-up is kind of dead. Pretty sure follow-up teams are just dead in the water, so it's just kind of like, yeah. But who knows? Maybe Elation characters will, you know, will bring back, you know, Elation characters. He's a hunt. Playing Arcadia characters will bring back some love into follow-up, like Asheville, like Dahlia did with Break, and then Asheville follow-up attack. Of course, I don't really have a good follow-up attack team. I have Ratio, but like maybe one day I'll get Robin because she's pretty good for follow-up. But yeah, you know. Ooh, an Elation 5-star you can get in the Herta store. I like that a lot. I love that. That's really cool. I really want that. Because chances are I'll put that on Elation Trailblazer because I saw that they will be coming soon. And I'm very excited about that. What is this? Divergent Universe Arcadian Chronicles? I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Divergent. Ever since Currency Wars came out, it's been kind of like, well, I haven't really been playing Divergent all that much. I am very, very cool with... Can you not be right there? I'm turning you around. I'm turning you around. Let me do things. Let me do things. You know, when this comes out, I want to do this on stream, hopefully. Gift of Odyssey, that's, yeah, pretty standard, I'd say. Ooh. Wispe War Saga. Garvey Academy is engulfed in chaos with danger lurking. Riley. Oh. Okay. Cool new event. I'll definitely be doing that. Definitely be doing that. And then, yeah, Planar Fisher and Garden of Plenty. Garden of Plenty is, yeah, probably the bigger thing here. What are we looking at in terms of characters? So Asheville, Hyacinth, that's interesting, and then Boot Hill. I never saw Boot Hill's light cone before. That's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know if I need Hyacinth though. I want Boot Hill, but not when Asheville. Like, I like both of them. They're both cool. Sorry, Hyacinth, not you though. After the 4.1 update, yeah, okay, whatever. That's, yeah. Unraveled for Daybreak, a new story. Okay, that's pretty cool. Perlix Tower. Oh, a new area. Lookout Cloud Station. Oh, that looks cool. That looks cool. King Pom Pom, a new powerful enemy. I'm interested. New planar ornaments, which is nice. That's, yeah, this, that makes sense. We're gonna get that with Divergent Universe. Yeah. Pretty cool. I'll just grab that just so I can get the free credits. Cool. And then we got Sparxie. Very cool. Let's see. 398. Yeah, I'm kind of chilling. Yeah. All right, Sparxie, fantastic news. You will now be added to this team. Boom.
Now, I'm elation.
I really can't believe I got her in the way that I did. I didn't even see what her signature light cone does. Hang on. What does her signature light cone do? Increases wearer's crit damage by 40% with the wearer is on field for every one elation character in the team, which is only Yao Guang currently. Increases the skill point upper limit by 1. Oh, that's nice. Up to a max of 3. Well, yeah, because there's yeah. For 1 skill point, whoever consumes enables elation damage dealt by this unit to ignore 5% of the enemy target's defense, stacking up to 4 times. If 4 or more skill points are consumed in the same turn, the wearer gains Stream Promo, which increases all allies' elation by 20%. Light cone effects of the same type cannot be stacked. Okay. So if I like stuck this on Yao Guang, it won't stack. Yeah, no, that's, yeah. So Yao Guang and Sparxie really complement each other. Oh, the magical girl kit is popular for her. Okay. Yeah, I'll give her all that for the time being. Boop. Very cool. Well, I'll upgrade you here in a second. I need to go take care of my 4 stars and give them their Eidolons, because seeing that exclamation mark is going to bother me. Are you E6? You are. Perfect.
Just like a game of tiles. You never know what's gonna come up next.
Good for you. Pela's definitely E6 currently.
Stay focused. Push forward.
After Pela attacks, if the enemy is debuff, deals additional damage equal to 40% of Pela's attack to the enemy. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. All of them are hashtags. Okay. Oh, actually, you know, I was contemplating whether or not I should stream today, and I was like, you know, maybe not. But then I was like, you know what? I don't want to wait longer, you know, to get this done. So I need to do this 7 times. 210. Yeah, go ahead. Well, I'm definitely not using this team. Yeah, I'll use my Archer Generalist team.
Can you find the answer?
Earth shatters, heaven trembles.
Come to me. You can't run.
I will say though. I will say that getting Sparxie for my Archer team has been kind of gross. She made Archer so much better. So much better. Blade works.
With enough believers, lies become reality.
I'm just happy I don't have to bench Cypher. I really didn't want to bench Cypher.
Feeling spiffy? Can you find the answer?
Because I thought the original team was Archer, Tribby, Sparxie, Donhung PT, but the Generalist team is it has Cypher instead of Tribby, which makes sense. Just 206k on a crit. 392. Like, dude. Sparkle is so good.
Feeling spiffy? Can you find the answer?
I can confidently say that this is now definitely one of my stronger teams. The way that I built this team anyway.
With enough believers, lies become reality.
Soaring above the lands. This is permanence.
I'm surprised that they're attacking Sparkle. They should be attacking Donhung, honestly, considering, you know, Donhung has Japar's light cone. You know? So all you need now, yeah, is just, you know, all that. And I'm kind of focusing on you go. Well, I might divvy it up.
Don't be too cautious. We'll see each other at the top, after all.
We will. We sure will. I'm not worried about my. I have so much of that. Like, look at that. I have 17k of this, like, supplement materials. Like, I'm not worried.
Don't be too cautious. We'll see each other at the top, after all.
No, we won't.
Fun's over. Not. I haven't finished playing yet.
Where are you at with light cone? I don't miss building light cones. I'm gonna be real with you. Building light cones is actually like the worst. I'll do that. I'll get it up to 60. With the things I have locked now, yeah. Sure. And then I'm stuck here. Equivalent exchange. Do I even have anything like exchange? No. No, not really. Considering I use all my materials, so. Level 70 ain't too bad.
New ability unlocked. Let's get 'em.
Let's get him. Do that. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I wasted more material that I did. Yeah, I wanted to get that one. There we go. Certified banger. I want to try to get her thing up to level 80. I see 10. I'll try for it. Perfect. And I don't have enough for her. I got bamboozled. I got bamboozled. 77. I need 19. I almost got conned. There we go. That's why I say building light cones absolutely sucks for me. Because the material that it costs is just not fun. Now onto her relics, which ooh, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Can I get more crit rate? You know, yeah, that's fine too. Why is speed not a priority for her? Like, I'm not upset about getting speed though. Do I have extra? I guess I do, considering I did a little bit of relic stuff. Salvage. Smart discard. No. I have all the, what in the world? I have all these blue ones and you're like, oh yeah, no. 3-star and below. Salvage all of that, yeah. Like what? What are we doing here, game? What are we doing here? SMH my head. Do I just want to get him up to 12? Or crit rate could be okay. Well, crit damage. I guess technically. Oh, she doesn't have like. Of course, it's outgoing healing. Of course. I guess she technically. Does she? Does she though? I mean, defense percentage with those substats is pretty goated. Okay, well, I don't. Again, oh my gosh, why did they have such good substats? Why am I being trolled like this? Wow. Okay. Want to keep stacking into crit? Effect resistance, I'm okay with. Okay, well, not that much. Oh, there we go. One more. I ain't mad. That's really nice. That's really, really nice. I don't know if I want to build this. What do you need? Crit rate? Crit rate makes a lot of sense, yeah. I might just make one. I'm cool with HP. Can I have crit? I guess I'm cool with speed. Can I have crit rate? Defense, yeah. No. Considering, yeah. I just want crit rate. Attack percentage and crit damage would be kind of nice, but I'm okay with flat attack. I'm okay with effect resistance. Break doesn't matter. Speed would be okay. I don't know why she doesn't need speed. I guess, well, she's more of an attacking role, so. Oh. She doesn't need speed because Sparkle. Sparkle will just, yeah. She'll just action forward Sparxie. And that, yeah. Yeah. That's probably taking it into account. More than likely. I mean, having speed on her still isn't too bad, I guess, but yeah, well. Do I want more crit damage on her, or do I want just more attack percentage? More attack percentage is okay, considering her light cone already gives her a bunch of crit. Yeah, we'll do this. And if we somehow get crit damage on top, like, I'm just calling streamer luck, but I doubt we'll get it. More speed, more HP, defense. I'm okay with that. It's never a bad thing to have some sustainability enhancements. Now can I have more attack? Dude. Let's go for broke. Okay, HP is fine. Yeah. 3 in attack percentage is crazy, dude. Do I feel like I just go ahead and do this. Okay. Crit rate. Okay. The gloves are the weakest piece, I'd say. The gloves are definitely the weakest piece out of the 4 armor set. These just suck. Plainly, because defense percentage is like no. What do you need? Attack percentage? Wouldn't fire be good too? Well, scaling wise, attack percentage is better. Yeah. What do you need here? Energy regen or attack percentage? You know, I don't really care. I don't really have a whole lot of these, do I? Do I? Increases crit. Oh. Banana nana. So that wouldn't be too bad either. Crit. I mean, I could increase her crit. What does this do for her? Increases crit damage by 3. Oh, this one's just, yeah, this one's just better. Well then. Crit damage up to 8. What's her stats sitting at now? 48 over 159. That's not bad. That's really not bad. And that's not even taking into account her traces either. Yeah, once we get the traces up, getting those stat boosts. With the crit rate, crit damage, plus the elation boost. Yeah, no, we're chilling. Ugh. You know, now that I have Sparxie's light cone, I mean, realistically speaking, I should give Yao Guang a little bit of love here. Because in the light cone, we have this here. And I could just go ahead and give her an E5 light cone here. Do I want to go ahead and do that for her? Maybe. I might want to save one. Just in case. I'll give her E4. E4? SI4. Yeah. Give me 1 second. Enjoy Legacy's music. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Bam. If I can get one more, if I can get a little bit more things, I'd like to get this up to SI5, but we'll see. For now though, my Elation team is looking pretty good. Hello world.
Say, this is a pretty good spot to set up a Sparxicon.
We can try to use the Elation team a little bit. I feel like this team is pretty strong. It's pretty strong. I'm trying to think what else I could do here, but there's not really a whole lot I could do considering I spent all of my fuel. All of my fuel is pretty much spent, so. Especially I like to get her talents, but wow, Sparxie is extremely racist. She only likes Elation characters. Yeah. I think we're good to go. I think I'm just stalling at this point. Okay. What's on the chopping block? The comic with no answers. Millennium Killer. 31st dates. Let's do 31st dates. Considering the other two are so close to each other. Ow. Dislike, 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 dislike. The headless Megatron. Normal Megatrons are a common sight cruising the streets of Duo Dimension City. If they aren't just randomly parked on the sidewalks, knock on his chest. Maybe it's the bat you're carrying, but your fingers suddenly itch with the irresistible urge to break something. And this Megatron, it's sturdy enough that a few taps shouldn't hurt it. Stop banging! The vibrations are killing my chest! Ow! Shh. Don't look around or make a fuss. Just shoot me like a normal Megatron. Otherwise she'll notice. Are you human or imagining? Huh? Don't you get it? I'm not even a Megatron. I'm Soren, Deputy Chief of Resource Allocation Office at the Department of Aberration Defense. I put on this Megatron as a disguise to escape from pursuit, but I didn't expect it to be so complex that I got myself locked inside. The wind just blew my helmet off, and I can't bend down to pick it up, so now I'm just a straight up walking target. Perfect timing, quick, come and get this thing off. Once we make it back to the Department of Aberration Defense, I'll make it worth your while. Who exactly is she? Should I call the police for you? Huh? Call the police? Absolutely not. The last thing we need is the security bureau catching wind of this. It'd be a disaster for us. Who exactly is she? She's my ex-girlfriend. No time to explain. Just get out of here. Get me out of here, please. I'm begging you. Oh, swapping your flesh for a Megatron shell? Guess you're done being human, huh? Darling, there's no need to be afraid. Perhaps we can start over. From the moment we first met. Low, hoarse, icy. The voice is nowhere and everywhere, like a curse of a ghost tale, clinging to the air long after it should have faded. Did you hear that? She's gonna kill me. She's gonna haunt me forever. Help me quick. It's your civic duty. Alright, it's no big deal. And if I don't want to help? Wow, I'll drop dead right here then. See? I'm a hopeless, useless cog. Okay there, Yuji, calm down. And you don't want the guilt of some innocent bystander's death on your conscience, do you? Come on, think of it as a good deed for your karma score. Do a guy solid. Bro, please? Well, since you put it like that. Nice job. Now let's make a run for it. If she catches us, it's over. Like, oh my gosh. Oh. Which power is the one chasing him is imagining? What the? Are you like, are you okay? You're holding your chest. That's not a good sign. Looks like we lost her for now. Let's catch our breath. I can barely run anymore. Alright, thanks. Really, you did a good thing. Feel free to be proud of yourself. Mind telling me what's going on? As you can see, I'm being hunted down by the love of my life. Lately, her face is all I see in my dreams. Her name is Saphon. Saxophone. And she's my girlfriend. It's been almost a month since we met. No one has ever stirred my soul quite like this before. If I'm imagining, then she is a phantasmoon that illuminates me. She is my light, my substance, my everything. But a few days ago, she suddenly changed into a completely different person, radiating pure hostility. I thought she was just in a bad mood and needed some space. Until this morning when I woke up from my dream and found her standing by my bed with a knife. This isn't her. Some aberration must have possessed her to make her desecrate what we had. Let me get this straight. Is she an Imagine? Yeah, a pretty rare one too. Every story begins with an unexpected encounter. I fell in love at first sight, and she didn't turn me away. Just like that, love blossomed naturally and unexpectedly. Then came the blissful honeymoon phase. I was completely lost in her tenderness. We are just so compatible. Okay. Haven't you heard Kiss and Don't Tell? Why are you telling me all this? Or at least she's compatible with me. Somehow, she just hits every... Dude! Shut up! I don't want to know this. The heart finds its way back to the same soul 1,000 times, 10,000. That is the secret that keeps love forever young. I digress. It's true, she is Imagine, but my heart is hers, and that is my truth. There's an aberration like that? Yeah, my friend, as far as I know, there are. People with twisted hearts, so mimetic viruses so recklessly that they warp others' beloved Imagines into dreadful monsters. You know, they are born of witch power and raw emotions, so with just a little manipulation, they become absolutely terrifying. My sweet saxophone must have been used by some bad people. What do you want me to do? Or what do you want to do now? Sorry, I'm so used to people taking advantage of my kindness. I don't know. At this point, all I want is to stay alive. Saxophone, my saxophone. Why have you become like this? What did our love mean to you? Following his terrified gaze through the noisy crowd, there was a young girl staring coldly at the spot. No expression, no words. Even a bustling street, the hatred in that gaze still cut through the air, sending chills down your spine. Is that the saxophone you were talking about? Yeah, or rather, she was once saxophone, but now she's nothing but an aberration consumed by bloodlust. For my sake and yours, I'm begging you, stay away. No. It's time to steal your girl. Oh, I guess we're running? Dislike. Bros, actually. Well, he's one with the sign and the sign was the one with him. Looks like we lost her. Down the alley? I don't think we did. I think you're coping, dog. What a pain. Just give me a break for once. Oh, perfect timing, Soren. Saxophone just left and she asked me to pass on this message if you showed up. She knew I'd come? Okay. Huh? Aren't you two always here on dates? What? You two had a falling out? Never mind. I won't pry into your relationship drama. Saxophone asked me to tell you. They will always be waiting for you. Oh, they? What are they, non-binary? Looks like you made quite a few mistakes there. Huh? Wait, don't look at me like that. I'm not some playboy floating around, I swear. I'm just as close as you are. Oh, I meant the literal version of they. Yeah, and multiple people. Oh, he's a playboy. He's a fuckboy. Ew. I don't get either. But now she's back now. But since she's back now, why don't you let her explain it herself? What do you say? She's back? Yeah. Have you forgotten? My love, for us, this is a memory etched into our very soul. She's here to run! What a pussy. A violent wave of dizziness hits you, as if you've been sucked into the heart of a vortex. Legend has it that during the full phantasmoon, aberrations not only multiply, but grow far more dangerous. Oh, that's not good. The girl, however, was perfectly blank-faced, her gaze fixed on the distance as if contemplating the void, or awaiting prey to fall into her trap. Then a scream tears through the silence. Tears through the silence. Oh, wait! Help me! Waluigi! Dislike. Am I able to mark this with something? No. I mean, I remember that the Divine Sage is there, but yeah. Dislike. Dislike. Investigate. Already got all the Furbobos here. What is this? From this bird's viewpoint, you can clearly see the complete form of the Thunder Coil, the guardian of the Duo Dimension City. He looks sick. I kind of hope that the Thunder Coil will turn into an Imagining that becomes a playable character. Mark my words, they might do that. It'd be like what's her face, DJ Kitty Cat from Genshin. I forget her name. I have her, but I forget her name. It'd be like sound-based abilities, like thunder music. Oh, sound-based abilities. I'm saying it'd be really cool. Turn him into Tengen, not Tengen. Tengen from Demon Slayer, not JJK. Despite the noisy traffic on the main road behind you, you feel completely at peace, taking this rare chance to slow down. After man screams help, I'm just taking a reprieve. You notice the river view in the distant sky you've never paid attention to before. They're exceptionally beautiful. This is so relaxing. A hot drink would be so nice right about now. Lost in your thoughts, you didn't even notice two people approached from behind, chatting casually. Hey Jane, you know what? You're my dreamless coffee. What do you mean, John? Are you saying I'm just a cup of coffee? Yeah. Scott? I miss Scott. Silly goose. This way I can keep you in the palm of my hand. That's not sweet. That sounds very manipulative. You know? So I can keep you in the palm of my hand. I think that's a red flag, dog. Where is the cheesy pickup line from? But have you heard of the fable called the City Mouse and the Country Mouse? I have. The Country Mouse represents a stable and peaceful life through perhaps a bit modest. The Town Mouse represents a life full of adventure, temptation, and refined pleasures, but also fraught with dangers. Why do you bring that up all of a sudden? I just want to know what you're gonna pick. Wasn't really a choice. I feel like this guy would be a city mouse. Me personally, I'd be a country mouse. I prefer the country. A quiet, peaceful life is so much more better. It's so much more better. Because then you don't have to worry about a whole lot of people, you know, fucking mucking up the waters. Is this a choice for me? Or is this a choice, or am I saying what I think John would choose? I'm just gonna say City Mouse. Then I'll pick the City Mouse because I really love my life right now. But, you know, I'm not actually from a big city. I'm some girl from the countryside, having nothing to do with the fancy dreamless coffee. You can say I'm just a backwater drink, something like a sweet little city at best. You never know which line in a couple's conversation is going to be a landmine. In a brief moment of silence, you can't help but feel anxious for the boy. How on earth should he answer to get through this safely? No, you may be from the countryside, but you're definitely not some backwater drink. John, you know what? The big strangeling over there, Thundercoil, is super protective of the local traditions. It severely punishes any foreign beverage brands that try to invade its territory. The fact that you're still in one piece means it must have accepted you. That's not comforting at all. It isn't? If you want to challenge its territorial awareness, it'll instantly transform it into a defense tower and go all out to eliminate any foreign invaders. So, I'll advise against drinking sweet little city beverages right in front of it. Goodness, that's creepy. Who would even believe something like that? Don't be scared. I have wish power tonic soup with every meal, and I'm totally weak against capsule pulling and pixel sprites. I'm the most hardcore. What is happening? Hardcore Druid Dimensions citizen you'll ever meet. Just stay behind me, and the Thundercore will lay a finger on you. John, I like you so much. Before you know it, those two behind you have already left. But the urban legend they left behind keeps haunting your mind. If you drink a foreign beverage in front of the Thundercoil in Dual Dimension City, it will transform into defense tower and attack you. Isn't that just xenophobia? You need to put an end to these faceless rumors. Take out the mung bean soup. Mung bean soup. What a sinister name. Just seeing the words can make genuine Cienjo gastric juices churn. What an affront it would be to chug it down right in front of the Thundercoil. Oh, that's not good. Drinking that is not allowed, or else bear consequences. Lightning Lord will protect me anyway. With a mix of curiosity and nervousness, you hastily pull out the bung bean soda from your inventory. Raise your glass to the Thundercoil. Oh boy. This is gonna be bad. In Dual Dimension City, you are attacked by a Thundercoil defense tower for drinking mode P. Ow! That's not good. I have died. I will protect domestic brands. Yeah. In that moment, all sound is stripped from the world, leaving only a soul deep trembling. Your consciousness is so. I'm dead? Unshakable. Justice reigns from above. Great. Thundercry looks sick though. Dislike. Saxophone, and more saxophone. Countless saxophones fill your vision. Swarms of saxophones crowding the entire suite. No, please don't kill me. Help, I beg of you. Darling, what's wrong? Why are you running away? Did you promise we'd be together forever? I did, but that wasn't this you. Just look at yourself. You're terrifying. How am I supposed to love you like this? And what did I do wrong? All I ever wanted was a perfect eternal love. My love for you was real. Am I wrong? Isn't that what love is all about? Pure, fresh, intoxicating? If anything, you're the one who's asking for too much. You're the one desecrating our love. My love? I love you. I love you every single month. Hey, I love you. Are you listening? Stop yelling. Stop pressing me, please. Okay? Baseball Raccoon. Now, Do something! My imaginary creation has gone berserk and turned into a monster. She's trying to kill me. So you do know me. Anyone who's been on the internet knows who you are. Forget about all that. There's a horde of her. Help me. You notice that when the title baseball bat is mentioned, the girl named Saxophone seems to shift her gaze slightly in your direction. Saxophone. Is you created? Is there a problem? I created. Oh, you created. No, you created something in order for it to love you? That's just sad. No, dog. Don't do that. Is there a problem? Ew. Gross. Ugh. I don't know if there's a way to add rules to YouTube. Anyway, I created her and then fell in love with her, or the other way around. It doesn't matter. The Fate Kind Protection Act has long affirmed that true love is possible between humans and Imagine. Besides, she's the only one who can give me the affection I yearn for. Anyway, murder's illegal. You have to help me. I can contact the Department of Operation Defense to handle this. Huh? No way. This is where I work. If my colleagues find out about this, I won't be able to face them. Ugh. Hey, can you figure something out? With that invincible bat of yours? Taking out a few imagination should be a piece of cake. Just wham! And it's done, right? Or is the baseball raccoon just not interested in serving justice to those in need? That's not true. Seemingly provoked by words, all saxophones claim a what? Following Saxophone's finger, you spot a weathered drawing board with a faint flickering canvas. This is me. Please take a look at me. What? The chaotic colors on the canvas have been layered over so many times that the subject is a total blur. Even so, you can barely make out a silhouette, a tiny line text on the edge of the frame. To Saxophone, the love of my life. At the bottom, the signature, Soren, is clearly visible. This is me. Please take a look at me. Try to talk to Saxophone. Saxophone shows no reaction to your words. Perhaps her consciousness is already fragmented and incomplete, and she has lost the ability to communicate with the outside world. It seems she won't be able to get her opinion on this. Oh yeah. Intense colors instantly envelop your consciousness, and along with it, besides the pungent smells of ink, there's also a hint of bitterness intertwined with the scent of ginkgo leaves. Oh. Oh my, she's really the girl of my dreams. No exaggeration, she checks every single box on my romance wish list. A face as delicate as a painting, genuine and endearing, and most importantly, a heart that loves me absolutely. Love always strikes when you least expect it, and here I am, running right into it. You're amazing, seriously. My principle has always been so simple. To satisfy the customer's needs. Whatever you want, I can draw it for you. But you know, private creation is illegal. Risk only comes with a price, you know. Got it. The Department of Operation Defense license. Guaranteed to be as convincing as your illustration skills. What's her name? Names are the first connection. The privilege of naming, of course, should be left to the customer. Let me think. What do you like? I like Soren. Such a direct confession makes my heart race. Ah, young girls' sweet whispers are always so wonderful. I could listen to them forever. So next question, what do you want? I want Soren to like me. Alright, if you can forever remain the way I love you. If you can forever remain the way I love you, I'll give you all my love without holding back anything. Let's continue. Next question, what kind of person do you want to become? What, you want to inspect the goods thoroughly? No, it's not about inspecting goods. It's precisely because she's not merchandise that we need to verify. People are always the hardest to see clearly and the most fickle of all. I want to become someone Soren likes. Nah, you can't be someone I like. Soren doesn't like? Like is such a fickle word. I want you to be my ideal lover, who always thinks 2 steps ahead. Yo, what's good? What's good, YouTube champ? Uh-huh. Got it? I might not know what I like, but you have to. What? But you have to? Don't worry, though. I'll teach you step by step. I'll do my best. Out of all the clients I've had, you're definitely the weirdest one. You look like such a bad boy, but you're actually super innocent. What I want is the most perfect, everlasting love. Sapone. I'll call you by this name in a story I found. A pure maiden like a white flower. That's crazy. Sapone. My name is Sapone. Ah! Oh, it's her memory. What's good, Sapone? Okay. Listen. Static is crazy. This is how Sapone and Soren first met. Just as Soren often said, every story begins with an unexpected encounter. I fell in love at first sight. She didn't turn me away. Just like that, love blossomed naturally and unexpectedly. And then came a blissful, indescribable romance. How do you like the gift I prepared for you? I like it. The size fits perfectly, and the fabric is so soft. Something really comfortable to wear. The style, though, never seen anything like it. Is this the latest trend? Is that just like a school uniform or something? Pretty sure it is. Not really. It's a school uniform that yeah, okay. Fair. That students wear to school. If anything, it's more like an outfit that shows your identity. So, Sapone is heading to school then? That would be unnecessary. I'll teach you everything they teach at school, and even more. Besides, according to your character settings, you're already quite smart. Sapone is smart, but she can't figure out what Soren likes. No one can actually truly explain what they like. Like is such an elusive and intangible word. Every day, I'm a brand new version of myself. I love everything with all my heart, but I can't stop myself from dying over and over again. So just pour your heart into loving what you love right now, and remember it at its most brilliant moment. Meanwhile, I'll keep it in my heart for as long as I live, the moment when Sapone was at her most beautiful. When Sapone was at her most beautiful? That's what we'll be doing together from now on. Keep exploring and creating until we're satisfied. Alright, put this outfit on. I really like it. Okay. Crazy. Hello, Sapone. Ah! Going out with Soren again? What should I wear today? Why am I trying to guess what this man likes? I don't care. Dress to impress. Keep it casual. A perfect outfit for going out. You can see people wearing it on the street through the window. I remember someone dismissed it with contempt, leaving only a brief comment. Boring. Aww. Sapone doesn't understand. Am I supposed to wear this outfit today? Let's try a mature look. this kind of somewhat mature outfit that appears on TV all the time. I remember someone wasn't too fond of it. His comments at the time was, life is as a process of gradually becoming boring. I don't want that. No. Dressed to impress. What a unique outfit. I've only seen it in magazines before. I remember someone's assessment of mysterious and dangerous, yet possessing a captivating magic. Yeah. You made a restaurant reservation. Sapone, are you ready? We should head out. I found some really nice clothes in the closet. Soren, do you like them? Soren doesn't like? It's passable. It suits you, but something feels off about it. Can't quite put my finger on it. Whatever. Let's just go with it. Okay. It doesn't really seem like Sapone was the issue in this relationship. I'll get it back for going out. The one you bought me last week. You said you really liked it. With that bag, in that case, Sapone, I've got an idea. Why don't you switch back to your original outfit? It matches better with that bag and suits the current weather. Yeah, I like that set today. Okay. Lame. You're lame. She dressed to impress. Hey Soren, out shopping with Sapone again? What would you like to drink today? Just a lemon tea will do. Remember, no sugar at all. Sweets will only dilute the sense of happiness. Here you go. There you go again, talking like a philosopher. Hey Sapone, want the same fresh milk last time? Last time? Have I been to the store before? What do you mean by last time? Don't you remember? We came to the shop last month. Let's give her lemon tea. Today's perfect for a taste of something sour. Huh? Did I remember something wrong? I thought Sapone was a girl with a major sweet tooth. Or was it you who ordered the extra sweet drink for her? That was last month. It's totally normal to change your flavor tastes. If anything, it'd be weird if they never changed at all. But I don't remember. Don't overthink it. What does love look like to you, Sapone? I don't know. I don't know. Having no opinions of your own work won't do. Nobody likes a mere puppet. At least I sure don't. I'll give you another chance. Think it through again. It's colorless and tasteless, just like purified water. An interesting analogy with beverages, but my dear Sapone, you seem to have overlooked the most fundamental aspect of the question. Now, you and I are together. That's what love is about. Pure love doesn't need any external definition. Forget those materialistic, shallow thoughts and what others might say. If your heart tells you it's love, then it's love. What does my heart tell me? Sapone, spissing out during a conversation is polite. I don't like that. I like being with Soren. Stop flaunting your love in front of me. You two are always in the honeymoon phase whenever I see you. Hey Soren, what's your secret? It's nothing special. Just putting my heart and soul into nurturing my love life. If you say so. You're kinda... Why is everything taking a second to load in? Holy moly. Dislike. This was the love story between Sapone and Soren, just as Soren often said. We are so compatible, or at least she's compatible with me. Somehow she just hits all my... shut up. However, when the tides of passion recedes, fatigue quickly surfaces. Soren, let's go shopping together. Look, I'm wearing the clothes you like, and I'll bring along the bag you gave me. Yeah, we'll talk about that later. I've got a gaming session lined up. Alright. Like, it's fine if you have plans, I guess, but like, bro, your girl is like trying to, your girl's right there, man. Relationship stuff is, like I said, it's fine if you have plans, but you know, keep her in mind at the very least. Alright, the comic you like got updated. When you're free, let's go to the bookstore together and get it. I can't wait to see what happens in the raccoon story. Oh, that? I already saw it online. Dog! Come on! Want to get something to drink? I'll get it for you. Cereal lemon tea without sugar, yeah? Nah, I'm sick of drinking you that. Can you just leave me alone? You're the worst, dog. Alright. Dude, she's like trying. Come on. You're so lame. Someone doesn't like being disturbed. I'm not sure what to do. I guess I'll watch some TV. Oh. Poor saxophone. Welcome to today's episode of Please Be Happy, where you God damn it, not this one again. Where you define what happiness truly means. And now, please welcome our guest, waiting transformation. Yeah, sorry. Breaking news. Our guest has already turned into a Westbay before making it into the broadcast day. But don't worry, our show never runs short of funny experts. Let's welcome our next guest. What a weird show. But it's good enough to kill some time. Without a doubt, I failed feline life. That day, I met the most beautiful bird in the world, caught it, and locked it up in a cage. As you all know, I'm the smartest light pole in the world, and I know exactly how to take care of birds. I treated it well, I swear. But, tragedy struck anyway. Please don't tell me you ate it. No, it tried to eat me. Just yesterday morning, I opened the cage like usual to groom it, but the bird, that stupid bird, pecked off my precious ear. And now, I'm missing an ear. My body will forever bear the scars of being mauled by a pet. Yeah. You should have known that some birds just can't be caged. Every feather on them shines with the light of freedom. Yeah, birds can't be... I don't think birds can be tamed. They can somewhat be domesticated, I think, but they can never, like, be, you know, fully domesticated, fully tamed. But tell me, are you happy right now? Is this some kind of dark humor? Never mind. Thanks for sharing. Thanks to your painful experience, our viewers have gotten some happiness. A light paw getting owned by a pet bird. That's so hilarious. Not cool. Oh, you're so dead. Hey, no fighting here. Take it in front of the camera if you insist. This is Please Be Happy, and I'm your dedicated reporter bringing you the latest. You're too noisy. Can you just stay quiet? Did you get everything I taught you? Being obedient is the most important thing. But Soren clearly said last time that you don't like puppets or passivity. That one needs to have their own thoughts. That was then, and this is now. Are you some mindless machine who only does what she's told? Can't you think for yourself at all? You know, I'm starting to think why you started to, you know, ask someone to make you an imaginary girlfriend. Because you couldn't land a real one to save your life, dog. Good lord. If you can't even figure out what I want, what good are you to me? Dude, come on. I'm sorry. Sapone, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have yelled at you. I know. You were doing the best you could. What's that supposed to mean? I'm going out for a bit. I need some space to think. I was about to dislike you. Do you remember? The day you gave me this outfit, I said I wanted to see what life at school was like, so you brought me here. That must be so nice being a student. You get to join clubs, make a bunch of friends, and best of all, their lives are always changing. But that's not to say I'm not happy now. Being with you makes me very happy. Sapone, do you ever wish your life would change? I suppose trying something new could be nice. But life doesn't work like that, does it? Change is always coming. That's just how it is, and there's nothing we can do about it. Not for me, not for you, and not for the love we share. Could we talk about something else? Sapone, we should break up. I'm bored, and you're not the person I fell in love with anymore. Let's just remember each other at our best. Dragging this out will only drain us both, so let's end it here, okay? I mean, I can see why this is illegal. Could you tell me what it is about me that you don't like? There isn't one. I can't think of a single thing. And that's exactly why I hate this relationship. You're too perfect. Everything about you is exactly what I like. Your style, your favorite drinks, the comics you read, the shows you laugh at, it all fits my taste perfectly. Why are you just like so toxic, dude? It's like reading a book I've already finished a dozen times. There's no surprises. I hate it. Well, when she tried to surprise you, you're such a loser. What I want is the perfect love that lasts forever. If a little romance is about to turn sour, I'd rather end it when it's at its most beautiful. That's not how life works, man. That's just love. When you stop feeling it in your heart, it's already gone. You can't hold on to it no matter what. But I never even had a choice. I know. I taught you so much, but I forgot to teach you one last lesson. I heard they say it on TV that day. A bird isn't meant to be kept in a cage, and the lesson I have for you is freedom. And so I'm setting you free. We had a wonderful month together. It was only a month? Dude. And now you must learn to live for yourself. Go on, embrace the world, find your own happiness, enjoy the life that is yours alone. And finally, forget me. I mean, forgetting you is probably like a really good idea. Uh-oh. No, this is the path for you. Turn back, find your happiness. Go now. I'll be wishing the very best for you and for the future that awaits you. There you go. I'm free, but now that I've left, how do I even start my own life? I don't know, but I remember what they said on the Fluffy. To trailblaze is to cast aside all fear and uncertainty and forge a new path. Perhaps I can do that too. And get a job at the drink shop to get by. I'm sure the owner wouldn't turn me down. I've got tons of clothes I can sell for cash, and I know how to make tea, arrange flowers, and cook. All that must be useful for something. I want to go to school too, and join clubs, and make new friends. I want to chat with everyone about the popular shows and comics. And I want to... The wind whips the leaves into a frenzy, swallowing the girl's figure from sight, and all with it, and her boundless hopes for the future. As the leaves drift away, there is nothing left at the end of the road but the wisp scattered across the ground. She just dies? That's so sad. The girl named Sapone and all the words she never had the chance to speak are gone without a trace. Goodbye, Sapone. My dearest love, I'll always remember you at your most beautiful. See you tomorrow, Sapone. Sapone became a wisp, eh? No! Dislike! I realized a long time ago that nothing lasts forever. Cup noodles expire. VS streamers lose their fame. The feeling of like is a fickle and even legally created life form changes based on the nature of its wish power. Is there anything in this world that could truly last? That's why I gave up on chasing forever. What I want now is a perfect love that never ends. If our love starts to sour, I'll just get a new one. You're aware that an unauthorized imaginary can't draw on much wish power, right? They don't last long at all. Are you sure you want to love her? How long will she last? A month, maybe. Could be less. And no amount of money can change that. This is the absolute limit of what I can do. That's more than enough time to love, but I have one condition. Give me the original copy of that art. You're not thinking of... You're a monster. Even the fools will be appalled by this twisted scheme of yours. Nothing lasts forever. Not life, not wish power, and certainly not love. So, before she expires, before our love runs dry, just as I'm getting tired of her, I'll have her remade. Simple, isn't it? And so, my love will be perfectly pure, absolutely perfect, and it will never end. Boo, you suck! Hello, Sapone. And that was the cycle of goodbyes and reunions for Sapone and Soren. Just as Soren often said, you always end up falling for the same person again and again, 1,000 times, even 10,000 times over. What followed was a long and arduous path to redemption. Hello? Hi, this is the Please Be Happy show? Yeah, I have a rather unique experience I'd like to share. Yes, I'm sure it's what you're just looking for. It's tragic, full of pathos, and the kind of thing that will have your audience in tears. And no, I'm not making it up. The talk show next week? Yeah, I can do that. My schedule is open, so I have plenty of time. Great, let's be in touch. Yeah, I'll make sure to tell the whole world what I've been through, and what he really is. Thank you. Hi, I was wondering, which way is the security bureau? Straight down the street, turn left and go all the way to the end, then another left. Got it. Right. I don't get out much, so I'm not familiar with this area. Yeah, something bad happened, and I need to find some help. Thank you, but it's okay. It's not far from here. I can manage on my own. Goodbye. Do you have bones out there? I found it at home. The canvas Soren kept hidden. It turns out none of us can live a life more than a month. It's no use destroying the original copy. He just keeps creating us as long as he wants. But I found a way to track down the artist's address, Graphy, the one who made us. I don't know if she'll help us, but at the very least I have to pass this information on. I can't remember how long I've existed, or how much time I have until the month is up. It can't be more than a few minutes now. But if another Sapone finds this information, then we'll have all the time in the world. He has it timed perfectly, only letting us go at the very last second. No one can help us but ourselves, the other Sapones. You can do it, Sapone. See all the other Sapones out there? It was like something out of a story. I woke up from a dream, opened the mailbox outside just like any other day, and found a letter addressed to Sapone tucked away beneath a stack of junk mail. After reading this letter, it all made sense. It was just the warnings on the envelope. Whatever you do, do not trust Soren. It's too late now. My time is almost up. I hate that I didn't do this sooner, but there's still a chance to set things right. I copied the letter's contents and hid it somewhere he would never look. No one knows him better than I do. To the next Sapone, please, you have to find this. Dislike. Incredible. So that's why you showed up with a bag full of notes. I've never seen such a powerful will to live. Tell me, what can I do for you? I want to take revenge on him. I want to claim justice for all the Sapones whose lives he wasted. Even if it means using up all your remaining wish power, losing your mind, and becoming a horrifying monster that everyone despises. Uh-oh. Yes, I don't care. I'd rather be utterly destroyed than live as his plaything. Interesting. I can help you with that. Come on, stand before this canvas. And just like that, your wish shall be granted. Your consciousness suddenly snapped back to reality, like waking up from the drowning in a deep, lightless abyss. Sapone, Sapone, and more Sapone. Countless Sapones fill your vision, swarms of Sapones crowding the entire streets. But now you understand that this isn't some random aberration, but a long-drawn revenge orchestrated by the voiceless. All the Sapones are still reaching out into the void, and at this moment you decide to hold Sapone's hand. Granting Sapone's wish means turning a blind eye to Soren. Am I ready for that? What do you mean? You know what? He deserves it. I'll help Sapone. I'm leaving the rest of you, Sapone. You seem to see Sapone nodding gently at you, indicating she heard you. Though you might have just imagined it. I've heard that love is like a tangerine. Even when its insides are rotted, the outside still keeps the shape of happiness. But I disagree with that. Most people's love has long since died, yet I merely let it end at its most mesmerizing moment, and then let it rise from the ashes. What I seek is the purest, most perfect love. This has always been my approach. Always. This is my life's answer. My elation. Realizing the inevitable end, Soren lets out his final cry in front of his former lover. Either way, you choose to turn away. No longer interested in watching how this absurd show plays out. After all, he and they got all what they wanted. A few days later, you're here. Word from the Security Bureau is that there's been a massive aberration lately. Imagine a call its phone split herself into multiple copies and caused quite a ruckus. The aberration subsided quickly, causing no real damage, but she had drawn enough attention. Following the leads, they found the evidence right at the scene. A package stuffed with envelopes. The artist turned herself in. She probably planned this from the start. Maybe she got someone on someone's bad side and need to lay low for a while. The official who illegally created Imagine Soren has vanished. Is he alive or dead? We don't have an answer for that right now. What do you know about this? I bet he's definitely a bad person. Alright then. If anyone from the Security Bureau asks what you were doing that night, just tell them you were having a hand-stressed noodles with me. Dislike. Well then. A new Furbobo is ready to be published. I need to look at the web portal. Ooh. After a thorough investigation, the Furbobo team has discovered the clones of Imaginary Spot as created Soren's perfect girlfriend. She was what? But like what? Okay. The 30 bones have been created and described by Soren. She just wanted to see him last time and give him a piece of her mind. Sure. I want a perfect girlfriend too. I like this post. Wait, isn't that my coworker? The one who's been always bossing people around at work? I was like, I'd like to have a girlfriend. Did he make her himself? You didn't even bother reading the post, did you? Oof. Sounds wild, but that's pretty much the part for the course of playing Arcadia. What a perfect girlfriend to dream on. Ooh. With words straight from the heart like that, Sora must have been real touched on. Don't overthink it. Material +1. That's crazy. What do you want? Boss, we got a situation. There's a weird post on the Custom 3 forum deliberately twisting our relationship with the Detective Asheville. They even tagged the magazine's official account. Person, you see this? Okay, how did they twist it? And what? They were secretly colluding with him, doing this and that, scheming behind the scenes. A whole mess of stuff that's impossible to explain. Okay. Your situation seems to make it worse. Boss, there's no time for jokes. It's an emergency. You better go check it out yourself. What? Have you noticed something that the target of Asheville's connection with the Furbobocom magazine is beyond what you expect? He's an employee! I hired him! First off, there was a recent slew of messy, strange happenings in Planet Arcadia, and Asheville was there. You know, I'm gonna like this post. Was there for all of them. Secondly, he's a detective! He's a detective! Secondly, for it was just some trashy gossip mag before, but now it's socially significant cases are suddenly popping up at their office left and right. And finally, I've spotted Asheville coming office at the entrance. He's hired! I hired him! Asheville who? As soon as the OP finished speaking, everyone freaked out and started asking who Asheville is. He's a detective! What's Asheville to do this? Administration to delete this post. So many criminal activities. Come to think of it, you're probably more interested in Asheville. I bet it was Asheville themselves who posted this. I'm not Asheville. Asheville post from Joe Brook District, and my address is IP. I don't believe it. It's a flame post. Don't read. Ah, it's a flame post. Okay. This is outrageous, boss. What exactly are you gonna do? Nothing. Ban this kind of fake news. Just post we got found out. We gotta play into it. Is that really okay to say? What's wrong with living in the same building? I get it now. You really are a master media boss. Alright then. Alright, this way. That's right. Our publication and Asheville Detective Agency share a relationship of splitting the utility bills for the same building. You got us all figured out. I hired him though, did I not? Application, yeah. These guys are so mean. Hang on. Did anyone say anything in regards to that? No. Okay, whatever. Boss, got a minute? I got a few questions for you. What do you want? Ask away. Thank you, boss. Furbobocom Weekly has been invited as a featured media partner for Planet Curious Fashion Festival. One of the most segments involved. Okay. Wick? 4 letters Wick? I don't carry a bag. The boss said true fashionistas don't carry bags. If you write it down like that, I'm gonna come up as way too cocky. Like I couldn't care less about how other outlets feel. Ugh, boss, no one's actually gonna look inside your bag. Anyway, how about you just make something up and I'll call it a day? Why don't you just check my pockets then? You're way too honest, boss. I'm moved. The bad. The Stellaron! The Stellaron. The boss said to become a walking bomb. Yeah. Other people add a little spice. You're dumping in oil, salt, MSG, vinegar, soy sauce, and chili flakes to top it all off. That's basically journalism 101. Final question. Ta-da! So what would you recommend this fashion item to others? Please don't copy me. The boss said you gotta become a one-of-a-kind fashion icon. Thanks for your answers. That wraps our interview. The nominee for the least fashionable award. How dare you set me up, punk? I got set up! I got set up! Okay. That's a poem fulfilled our wish. Experience the light. Okay, cool. Well, good for Sapone, I guess. I'm glad that she got what she needed. I'm thinking I'll do this one last. And I'll do this one over here first. A calm fan. Sounds like someone's arguing. Hope it doesn't turn out to be a fight. Maybe I should go check it out. I mean, break it up. Yeah, let's take a look. Let me emphasize this one more time. Detective Mercator, sure, never loses, and your Vexus is just grasping at straws. Nonsense! I doubt you even read the original The Labyrinth game comic. You've probably just some newbie who hopped on this animation started airing, watched a couple of episodes, and now you're here pretending to know everything. What are you guys arguing about? We're fighting on our own idols here, so back off. I don't want any collateral damage. Take it easy. Looks like we've got a newcomer who hasn't fallen down the rabbit hole yet. So, are you interested in participating in the Labyrinth game only con? Come experience the battle of wits between Detective Mercator and Vigilant Vexus. The Labyrinth game? I don't care who those people are. Our favorite comment, a masterpiece of tactical brilliance that influenced Plain Arcadia. If you're interested, you can absolutely have to check it out. The animation adaptation is airing right now, and I guarantee you'll fall in love with Vexus once you watch it. Nah, fall for our queen of mind games, Mercator. She's destined to win. Destined to win? Oh please, don't forget, Mercator is just some kid who looked like a normal elementary school student, but Vexus can actually curse people to death. All she needs is someone's face and name. What's this, Death Note? What's wrong with being normal? The psycho killer Vexus doesn't even know Mercator's real name. That's her winning hand. I will not let you call her a psycho killer. Please address her properly as Vexus, the righteous punisher of evil, the enchanting beauty, and vigilante of justice. She only walked path of carnage because she couldn't stand the corruption of the city. Her sacrifice deserves to be remembered by all. Who's supposed to remember all those titles? Mercator only needs one: detective. Now that is the path of true justice. Forget it. There's no point in arguing with you. If only Chair Sky hadn't passed away so suddenly and had lived a long life to finish the ending, someone with her sense of justice would have definitely had Detective Mercator bring Vexus to justice. Nonsense. As if Master Chair... God. These are nerds. I'm making nerds argue. As if Master Chair would ever write such a hollow and boring ending. You clearly missed all the foreshadowing in the original. Vexus will definitely get away with it and have the last laugh. A mere first grader who's only 4 feet tall. Is that an insult to Mercator's height? Her wisdom is just condensed into an adorably child-sized body. An insult? No, just stating facts. Last time you mathed off and insulted our idol, you nearly got into a street brawl with that Ashton detective. The head of the Asheville. All of Asheville's in this. I'm down for it. If that talking money had stepped up to break it up, you'd probably be in this convention on a. You'd probably be visiting this convention in a stretcher today. Bring this up again. I can't be bothered to argue with you. You Mercator fans are such killjoys. Just a friendly reminder to wash your mouth. Looks like these two aren't gonna start fighting. How boring. But the Ash and detective and the talking monkey. Could it be that the down on his luck detective? Yeah, he sure has a wide range of hobbies. A comic that never even got a proper ending, and still has his fans arguing this hard. Pretty impressive, honestly. Too bad I've never read it myself. I better say hi to this and get out of here. Juhi? That's a random person to come out of nowhere. Scared about my long time no see. Madam Juhi, I never expected to receive a message from you. You seem as energetic as ever. I heard you were traveling and playing Arcadia. I have a small favor to ask of you. Speak your mind, Your Honor. Have you perchance heard of the Labyrinth game? I'm very interested in this comic. Hunting down criminals and enemies suits me better than the author's debut of Walkstar. I heard the Duo Dimension City is holding the Labyrinth game only con recently. There were many fans will be on the sale. Alas, due to my position, I cannot personally attend to the comic convention and play in Arcadia. I hope you can buy me some fan comics to fulfill my regrets. How do you know I'm here? How do you know I'm here? You're not following me? You're not following me, are you? Tracking drone exposed and have mercy. Fear not, I was merely jesting. Oh gosh. They're explosive drones, you can rest assured. Look forward to seeing you. So that was just happenstance? Alright, sure. What kind of fan comic should I get to Shuhei? Let's check over in the booths. Dislike. What's up? Hey, this is Labyrinth Game Only Con. Why'd you show up and cosplaying the Fluffy? Oh, well. We niche fandom folks should be broad-minded anyway. But I'm me. And with the Labyrinth game animation blowing up right now, we'll be mainstream in no time. Hi, got any fan comics? Of course. Well, it's a shame that Chair Sky passed away before finishing the ending. But it left us with infinite possibilities for fan creations. I mean, Toby Fox approach, technically he said that anything in the Undertale Deltarune universe has its own place in the world and is kind of canon in its own right. So like, I believe having an open-ended story where a lot of people could make their own thing and tell their tale could be pretty cool. Granted, it will cause a lot of debates and a lot of fights if it's, you know, super duper popular, and a lot of criticisms, but it's about having the fun of creation, I'd say. Everything seen here is God tier. Feel free to check them out. I want them all. My sworn enemy picked out my prison uniform for me after my arrest. What a title. In the 5th year of hunting down Vexus, Murgador finally brought her in. No shouting, no struggling. Vexus simply accepted her fate. But for the rest of her life, Murgador never dared to stop chasing down evil. Perhaps because she could never forget those melancholy eyes Vexus had when she took the M-sized prison uniform from Murgador's hands. Just before she was locked away. Let me check out the others. Kill me by my name. I like that one. That's a good name. Their final confrontation came to an end on bleak autumn night. You were my best partner, Vexus said as she collapsed to the ground, sorrow in her voice, and the only one whose name I want to call in my final moments. Yeah, but drop the act, Murgador said. Right now, the one who's being called upon to death is me. Rise again, cheers, Sky. Many years later, staring at the unfinished ending, all fans of the Labyrinth game would remember that distant afternoon when Cheers Sky sketched Vexus' very first strand of hair. But the story cannot end here. Rise again, Cheers Sky. Finish the ending for us. I want them all. Unable to choose, you decided to take them all. By the laughter above, thank you for your business. Well, I can't exactly encourage you wearing cosplay from other franchises to the Labyrinth game ColonyCon. I gotta admit, your baseball raccoon cosplay is spot on. You look like just the real thing. Because I am the real thing. I am real. Speaking of which, there is an insanely accurate Murgador cosplayer here today. Everyone's been lining up to take pictures. I'm planning to head over and check it out later. Your cosplay is so good, you should learn from the others and go to the conventions when you're actually supposed to go to attend. Don't do this again next time. How about don't tell people how to live their lives? I can't be bothered explaining this to this guy. Speaking of which, Shuhi would probably be interested in the so-called spot-on cosplayer, right? I should take some photos for her before I head out. The fan comics here all seem pretty interesting. Maybe we should go take a look around. I really like this world quest so far. There's no annoying person. There's no like sad undertones. It's just me attending like a little convention. I like this. It's fan comic set in a parallel universe. On the cover, both Murgador and Vexus are wearing Cienjo style outfits. Wherefore, why dost thou not smite me? Dost thou spare my life merely to vaunt thy mercy? Why are they speaking like this? Thy sword doth merit but the steel, and not forgiveness. Yet should I slay thee with this very hand, wherein shall I be different from thy malice? You honestly have no idea what these two classical style characters are saying, but this is kind of how Juhi talks. Maybe she actually likes this. Yeah, never mind. The author's interpretation of Zinshinzo style and planar chaos seems a bit off. I mean, I kind of like that style of writing, that style of, you know, people talking. I understood it well. This is a beautifully printed fan comic with excellent artwork. On the cover, both Murgador and Vexus are drawn extra adorably. Mixed Vexus, may I pinch your chubby little cheeks? Are they just chibis? You may not, Miss Murgador. You are a detective and I'm a murderer. People like us shouldn't. Don't pinch my chubby little cheeks like that. Sorry, I just can't help myself. Your chubby little cheeks are just too adorable. Even though you've never read the Labyrinth game, you are absolutely certain that whoever made this fan comic hasn't either. Looks like every fandom gets plagued by these weird fan works from people who've never touched the source material, and it'd be even worse if this fan comic sells well. The creative process. Why are you shocked? This is a seems to become kind of fan comic. You okay, bro? Okay. The cover reads "Transcending Modern Ethics with Vexus." It is about 700 pages without a single illustration. It's just a light novel. Someone made a light novel. It's not a comic. It's a light novel. Vexus's actions represent a complete negation and re-evocation of the other in the context of modern ethics. Through sovereign charm work interfering with the existential order, she attempts to reinforce the transcendental structure of norms upon the void of the law. In other words, Vexus is not merely a murderer, but rather one who questions legitimacy itself through the form of violence. This action is precisely a periodic destruction of... Now this is something I don't understand. Deontology in mimetic interpretation of value reevaluation. She believed that she's striving for justice, yet in truth she has fallen into an infinite recursion of signifiers pointing to signifiers, reducing justice to a mere referential game of mirrors. These are big boy words. You have no idea what this fan comic is about, but you do know that no matter how many people Vexus killed in the story, she very clearly missed one. Dislike. Oh my gosh, just a little baby. Oh my gosh, one adorable little grade school detective is like seeing Mercador in the flesh. Is this really cosplay? How does he even look exactly like Mercador? But look at this chair with eyes next to her. This exactly looks like Cheersky's comic self-portrait. An author making himself a chair. I like that. Please stop crowding us so much. Yeah, she's actually pretty cute. Wait. Baseball Raccoon? Hey, you're Baseball Raccoon, aren't you? Since you're also a comic character, you should understand my situation. Please help me get out of here. Correction, the comic is based on my life. Comic girl person, whatever it is. Please just find a way to get me out of here first. It's just a small crowd. If you distract them, you can make a run for it. You decide to take up the bat and threaten with violence. Wait, is that the cosplayer from the Fluffy? Don't hit me, I'm leaving, I'm leaving! Oh no, the fans from the Fluffy across the blue are here to crash our party! Nice work, Miss Chair. Now's our chance. Leg it! The crowd scatters instantly, giving you the chance to escape the scene with your two new strange friends. Dislike. May fortune be with you. We should be safe here now. Thank you. I mean, getting swarmed while cosplaying is pretty normal. Come on, you really don't get it? I'm not a cosplayer. Just like you're not cosplaying Baseball Raccoon. Actually, Baseball Raccoon is cosplaying me. I think I get it. Baseball Raccoon is a character based on you. Looks like our situations are completely different. But at this point, I'm really at my wit's end. So I might as well be straight with you. I'm not pretending to be Mercador. I am the Mercador from the Labyrinth game. And as for me, I come from the notes from the author on the inside cover of each volume of the Labyrinth game. The little portrait, self-portrait that Cheersky drew of herself is me, Miss Chair. To put it more bluntly, we're aberrations. Unauthorized imaginae who transform without the Department of Aberrations defense approval. But hey, that wasn't our doing. The lab of the game hasn't been updated for over a decade. I suppose it's because during the Phantasmoon games, when Witch Power fills the world, that led to our unexpected creation. Plus, the lab of the game recently got an animation adaptation, which brought this work back into the spotlight among readers. Our old work's gone viral, but now Miss Cher and I have become aberrations hunted down by the Department of Aberration Defense. What a pain in the neck. Don't be so down. Look, Cher Sky drew us with eyes and legs back then. How awesome is that? If she hadn't died, this story would have had a perfect ending. That's probably what the fans were thinking when they created us too. What a shame. All 4 of my limbs are legs, so I've got no hands to learn how to draw. But you can only run so fast. Well, but you can run so fast. Different meanings. When the Department of Aberration Defense were chasing us, you just scooped me up with and ran. I'll give that Cher a try when I get the chance. Hey! I hope you are here to hunt down the bad guys, not running away like me. Why do you look so sad? I did consider turning myself in, since my life principle has always been never break the law, but I can't do that right now. And as for the reason, I think you already guessed it. That's right, just like with Miss Cher. Vexus, the ruthless vigilante who kills without batting an eye, has also arrived in this world. Vexus, a child born into a family of security officers, was once my best partner, until she walked down the path of carnage. Once she sees someone's face and speaks their name, they die exactly as she predestined. It is just Death Note. With this supernatural power, she killed her way from criminals to colleagues, from the heinously evil to anyone who stood in her path, until finally she turned her blade on the innocent. To stop her, I stepped onto the board right before the comic's ending and set a trap. If she tried to curse me to death, she'd be caught immediately. But alas, the story froze at that moment, and the criminal escaped to this place. As for Detective M, who knows her best, I must stop her from committing more crimes than turn myself in. I keep UGC here too. Because I was born. Justice never exists without independently. Detectives are born only to eliminate evil. Those murder calling cards aren't just convention merch. They're being posted everywhere else too. So listen up. I'm not being dramatic here. Vexus has entered reality, and with her bloodstained lips and hands, she will bring violent and absolute death to the city of Elation. It's way too dangerous for kids to do. I'm not a kid, you rude raccoon. If I report this now, I'll get arrested over my identity due to the lack of evidence. The best course of action is to find Vexus first. Do you have any reliable detective contacts in Plain Arcadia? I do. Oh yes, absolutely. And it is our old friend, the Ashen Detective. You nod with a satisfaction. The head of the Mercador fan club will definitely be happy to help. Informants are the lifeblood of detectives. You can contact him over here, and I won't pry. Let's hope you can find. Let's hope you can find and can provide some useful leads. Don't worry, failure has no place in Justice Detective Mercador's pipe. Hello, Miss Pipe. Sorry, if I could have given you an ending. Forget it. Jessica already did a great job. She did. Dislike. Let's give Asheville a nice call. Can you confirm that, Mercador? Stop watching that animation. You've got a client calling. Hello. Hello. I need to have that southern voice. Hello, this is the Ashton Detective Agency. I'm busy right now and very unhappy to be of service. Don't question my answers. It's all in my head. Come on, shut up. Not happy serving Mercador either? I don't care about her Mercador. You watch Raveling Game 2? You told Asheville, but it just happened. By the laughter, Mercador appeared as an aberration in our Plain Arcadia, and she said Vexus was there too? If anyone told me this, I think they were just messing with me. Plus this is coming from you. He isn't exactly a saint either. Perhaps probably just messing with you as well. No, he's different. I believe in him. Vexus appearing in the world. It's not serious, but don't worry. If it's M herself, she'll definitely prevail. Just like a catchphrase says, you can curse anything, but you can't curse justice. Too bad I can't make it in person, but I'll introduce you to my best informant. Don't you want to meet your idol? Stop watching that animation and get over here. It's not that I don't want to go, I just can't. Mercador is my favorite detective. In criminal investigation, you must avoid letting emotions cloud your judgment, so you need to avoid getting too close on a personal level. The lazy detective retorted to such an excuse. Besides, isn't that what everyone says? Don't touch your idols. A little gold always rubs off. The lazy detective tries to get away with it by spotting White's quotes. Narrator, send that informant's location to Skater Bomber's phone. Remember, the passphrase is, it's going to rain today. Is that like, I forget, is that Full Metal Alchemist? Is that a reference? It's a terrible day for rain? Before hanging up the phone, the detective cast a profound gaze at the window, where a storm was brewing. Okay, looks like you got a lead. Well then, let's get moving. Okay. Dislike. Dislike. Door. Oh, the door's not there anymore. Streets, alleyways, shadow corners. In an instant, your mind floods with the scenes of spy thrillers, all hidden currents and covert tension. And now, you're about to become one of them. Let's find a way to meet the informant first. What was the passphrase Ashwell mentioned earlier? It's going to rain. knock on the wall. Easy, easy. The building is actually filming the location from the Labyrinth game. In chapter 32 of the comic, the last panel shows Dimitri falling from this very rooftop after Vexus cursed him to death. What would we do if you damage it? Who's talking? Let's try a different approach. Cough lightly. A throaty cough. That's chronic. Probably heaty lungs. Dr. Blow. Foolish TVs. Designated medical. Welcome back. Now playing the Labyrinth game animated series episode 47. Let's try a different approach. It's going to rain today. I accept your passphrase. Oh, it's you, the Cosmicon Legend Elite 4. Need protection of the law's umbrella? I am the Rainmaker. Umbrella. I'm sure Astral has already shown you my strength. Wow, what a handsome umbrella-headed gentleman. Okay. How'd you end up being an informant? Shh, keep it down. Everyone needs a little side hustle, you know? So you must be Miss Mercador that Asheville mentioned. Being an aberration must come with many inconveniences. Perhaps you'd like me to help you file a lawsuit against the Department of Aberration Defense for Imagine Identity Registration? No need. I know I'm not welcome in this world. I won't stay here for too long. But before I leave, there are matters I need to resolve. Show Vex's portrait. Her name is Vexus, and just like me, she's an aberration born from a comic. She's a bloodthirsty killer, extremely dangerous, and we need to find her. You're not messing with me, are you? This is clearly Paruna, the head of the Duo Dimension City branch of the telecom carrier Arcadia Telecom. Isn't that a comic character? A comic character? I don't read comics, so I might be wrong. But this picture looks exactly like Peruna. I'm just gonna say Peruna. I might be wrong about this. Peruna is quite a good leader, and her subordinates can't stop praising her. Plus, she's happily married, has an adopted child, and both her career and family life are smooth sailing. She really doesn't seem to like anyone who'd be like a serial killer. Besides, she's been the head of the Dual Dimensions Arcadia telecom branch for several years now. There's no way she could be an apparition who's manifested at the same time as Miss Mercador. I understand. Rationally speaking, Miss Perina shouldn't have anything to do with this, but I must verify her identity in person, because my detective intuition is sounding an alarm. If she really is Vexus, then she now has access to almost everyone's personal information in Dual Dimension City, and she can curse without any obstacles. In other words, playing Arcadia has become even more dangerous. Do you have her contact info? That's private information. I can't really share. But I do know she often visits the restaurant called Walk and Roll. That's a great name for a restaurant. In Yum Yum Alley. She goes there 3 or 4 times a week. It's dinner time now. Why don't you go try to look at Walk and Roll? You might just run into her there. I remember that place. That was Cher's favorite restaurant when she was alive. That's where she came up with Walkstar, her debut work. Looks like she might not be completely involved in this. Thank you very much, Mr. Umbrella. We'll head to Walk and Roll right away. Hopefully we can find Perilla there. Peruna. Oh, let me remind you. The law rests on the presumption of innocence. Be careful not to let your desires to solve this case take over and push you across boundaries that shouldn't be crossed. Mr. Umbrella, Detective M is ruined by justice alone. Hey! Dislike! Walk and Roll. This must be a place. Looks like the clerk's at the door. Let's go ask her. Dislike! We're 48 complaints this month. By the laughter, we can't get 50 orders in a month. But Chef, we still have regulars coming in every day. Miss Perina is my old friend. I won't count this against her. You should reflect on your own issues. But as the head chef, shouldn't you be doing some self-reflection too? You bought this place before it closed down. Don't tell me you're planning to run it into the ground. This is where Walkstar was born. Of course I can't bear to see it go under. But this is a new era now. Who still wants plain home cooking with ordinary taste, ordinary decor, and ordinary atmosphere? The Phantasmoon Games is in full swing. We could be riding the wave. Would it really hurt to release some special dishes? Stop fooling around and think carefully about the purpose of your work. Do you really want customers to come to our restaurant to savor your culinary skills, or to just chase some fleeting social trends? The power of cooking lies in emotion in itself. In life itself. We are here to comfort ordinary diners who are just busy getting through their days. Using the simplest dishes. Have you forgotten that? Head chef, no matter how moving your words are, it won't change the fact that the business is terrible. Alright. You guys go prep the ingredients. No wonder Cher's guy created Walkstar. That chef is just the protagonist. It's just like the protagonist from a comic. Huh? And you all are? We're here to see Miss Peruna, not Perilla, Peruna. Peruna? Oh, wait. Just a second. Is Miss Peruna here right now? Perfect. We'd like to ask her a few questions. Yeah, don't worry, I'll call her for you. She's really here! Run, Prairie, run! I figure climbed out the window and stumbled off. Oh, she's a Namekian! I didn't know this. She ran away. Ragnar, she must be really Vexus. If you want to catch up to her, you have to... Oh! You have to get by my blade. Leave the cook to me. Hurry and go after Vexus. Okay. I mean, we could have swapped roles there, but sure. Dislike. You get back here. What? Forget it, just get on me quickly. Okay. I forgot my driver's license yet. It's fine. I'm basically automatic. You gingerly sit down on a chair, as if ascending a royal throne. Relax, sit tight, and hold on. Super chair mode, activate. What the? Oh! Plus, there's too many people ahead. I can't fight through. I'll take a detour around. You go ahead. We just gotta go. We gotta stop Vexus before she kills everyone. Oh wow, we got her. You successfully catch up to mid-chair and stop Peruna. To avoid causing commotion, you led Peruna to a quieter roadside. Running away from the moment you see us? You must be Vexus. It's been 15 years. Why are you showing up now? Just when I finally managed to live like a normal person. 15 years? Yeah, I was born 15 years ago. 15 years ago, during the previous Phantasm Games, Planetary was brimming with witch power. At that time, the Labyrinth game was about to end, and the comic was dominating the popularity charts. That's when I was born as an aberration. People love me for cutting down the injustices in the world, but truth is, I'm not a bloodthirsty person by nature. If I could, I would have chosen to live like a normal person not long ago. Because I was just so tired. The sins in that world were so piled so high you couldn't see any hope through them. That's why I'm so glad I came here. Planetary doesn't have nearly as much evil. Well, I mean, maybe sorry would beg to differ with you on that, considering Scott's dead, but you know, I can finally live a normal life without worry. But you've got a lot of blood on your hands, don't you? So how do we count the crimes you committed in the comic? So how about we got you? Would you arrest an actor who's played a murderer in the detective show? Oh, that's interesting. Do we arrest her? I mean, it was fiction, and technically speaking to her now, in this world it would be technically non-fiction, but I mean it's still it's fiction within fiction. So I don't think I wouldn't hold her in contempt. I wouldn't hold her accountable. In the world I've never harmed. In this world, I've never harmed anyone. I haven't even harmed a single Wispe. Please believe me, all those crimes I committed were nothing but fictional stories. And what about the murder calling cards? Why the laughter? That's just viral marketing hype up the animation adaptation. Don't take it seriously. I've laid it out all for you, so you should understand by now, right? Sorry, I don't understand? Which part don't you understand? Every single part. Since I was born, I've been trying every possible way to finish that comic that will never have a chance to be completed. Even in an unfamiliar place, Burglar still tries her hardest to catch you. And you, with your superpowers, are telling me that you want to give it all up to be a normal person? Superpowers? In this mundane life, there are too many frustrations where you try your hardest but get nowhere. My marriage is dead in the water. My adopted kid's a disappointment. What should I do? Damn! Damn! Calm down. What am I supposed to do? Should I curse both my son, who keeps failing his exams, and his useless father to death? In the comic, I was always scheming and plotting my every move, yet I live in constant fear. But now, even though I have put all my effort just to get through an ordinary daily life, I feel steady and at peace. Those who seek the ordinary and those who seek the extraordinary will never truly understand each other. You keep chasing after that thrilling, heroic destiny from the comic, but Vexus is dead. Please, let her go from your hearts. Cut the act, Vexus. Don't let her fool you. Want a peaceful, normal life? Fine. Crimes in the comic don't count? Sure thing. But are you really that pure and innocent in the real world? Have you never given in to your murderous desires and committed crimes? Of course I didn't. Then why does the date on Cherskai's death perfectly match the day you came into existence? Did she kill the author? Did she not die of an illness? It was her. She killed Miss Cheersky. The so-called death by illness was simply the result of her death curse. After becoming an aberration, you must have found out somehow that Cheersky intended to write an ending where you failed and were captured. To stop her, you took her life. You even found out about all that. You really are. Why are you so obsessed? Why won't you just let me go? It's all because there was no ending. That you got the chance to go after Cheersky, who created you. She loved comics so much, cared about all of you so much, and she was so talented. Sorry. For both her and me, that was the only way. I get it. I get it now. To make up for this mistake, I'll give everything I have to fulfill Cheersky's final wish. To draw an ending for this unfinished comic. She's transforming! Ah! You feel a wave of dizziness. When your vision clears, all that remains is an ordinary chair that no longer speaks. Dislike. Miss Chair? You look at the chair, but the chair can no longer look back at you. It seems Miss Chair truly gave it her all. There's still a chance. Wait for me, Miss Chair. Life is full of opportunities, but not everyone can seize them. You should focus on finding them first. Ashvale. Why is he calling me all of a sudden? Answer the phone. How about that? Wasn't Mercador's deduction absolutely brilliant? How do you know what happened? Following you. Don't underestimate the intelligence network of Ash and Detective. By the way, did you know? Detective Mercador's greatest ability is her ability to retain every single detail inside her head and analyze them inside her mind gallery. I put them through some intense training just to be like her, and I finally mastered the skill. Pretty impressive, right? Hey, we have a rather urgent here, so this really isn't discuss comic plots. You're right. Detective Mercador manages to solve the mystery and uncover the truth at the most critical moments, using her signature mind gallery technique. Let me teach it to you right now. I'm sure it'll come in handy later. What will Mercador say at a time like this? I remember now. Attention. Now it's deduction time. Dun, 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 dun. What? Okay. Okay. Since Michelle says she wanted to complete the ending, there's a high chance the place they're going to is related to the author Cheersky herself. But isn't Cheersky dead? Wasn't the author killed by Vexus? That's where things get really interesting. Based on Mercador's deductions, Vexus likely harbored intense hatred towards the creator who intended to give her a sad ending that would establish a compelling motive for murder. As much as she won't admit it, Mercador made a grave error here. She conflated Vexus from the story with Peruna from outside the story. Remember that conversation you had overheard at Walk and Roll? A downcast-looking clerk. But Chef, we saw regulars coming. Vexus is always here, and seems to be on good terms with the staff too. An indignant-looking clerk. You brought the store before it closed. Don't tell me you're planning to run into the ground again. Oh, is Shersky not actually dead? This is where Walkstar was born. Of course I can't bear to see go under. The head chef bought Walk and Roll to keep it confusing. Apparently it was where Walkstar was born. Head chef. No wonder it's this guy who created Walkstar. The head chef is just like the protagonist from her comic. Miss Shearsky also mentioned that this head chef is just like the character straight out of the comic, and she seems to be close to Vexus too. Oh no! So this is where things obviously get contradictory. Based on Mercador's seductions, Vexus and the writer Shearsky were sworn enemies who could not coexist in the same world. but at Rock and Roll, a place that is deeply connected to Cheer Sky, and especially to her comic. Not only is Vexus, who now goes to the name Peruna, a frequent guest, she's also good friends with the owner. Vexus is not the killer. Impressive. But we need proof of the pudding here. And Detective's pap needs tobacco to spark the flames of truth. I mean, innocent still proven guilty. If we're going by that logic. If she's not the killer, then like we don't need to prove that Vexus is the killer. Or no, we don't need to prove that Vexus isn't the killer. The other side needs to prove that she is the killer. And we don't really have evidence for that, so... Well, I mean, she did kind of confess, I guess. I don't know. About what really happened back then. I think you still need more information. Am I in the past again? No, I'm still in whatever this is. This is Cheer Sky's studio from when she was alive. More strictly speaking, it's a recreation of her studio based on my memory and deduction. After Miss Cheer Sky's sister announced the news of her passing, I did some research. After all, she was one of my favorite comic artists. The comic ended right here, back then. With him closing in on her, Vexus issues her final murder notice, declaring that she will kill someone truly innocent. Mercadorn security officers stage an ambush in M's name, ready to arrest Vexus at the moment she moves to cast a death curse on her. Mercadorn decided on this move because she was certain she had never revealed her name to Vexus. That must be why she's so convinced she'll win. As you flip through the manuscript, you notice the final pages are heavily marked with revisions and corrections. Mercador, justice never dies. You shall never vex us. What even counts as justice? Huh. Looks like she was nowhere near decided on the ending. That's right. The scene was littered with discarded drafts and loads of margin notes exploring various endings. That was exactly the kind of artist Cheer Sky was. Talented, diligent, meticulous down to the last air. To think that a genius like her was born only to leave behind fragments of her work. It's truly frustrating. A room with no obvious signs of struggle, with art supplies and draft paper scattered everywhere. It was in a space like this that Cheer Sky created the Labyrinth game, a series still beloved by fans to this day. We now bring you to this piece of news. Confirmed Prodigy comic artist Cheer Sky has passed away. Cheer Sky, creator of the Labyrinth game and Walkstar, was confirmed dead this morning after emergency treatment for sudden illness failed. A large crowd of fans gathered on the streets, coming together to mourn Miss Cheer Sky. At the memorial site, tensions flared when overzealous fans caused a disturbance. Reports indicate that the dispute revolved surprisingly around the ending of the Labyrinth game. Cheer Sky's older sister confirmed that the artist had repeatedly received threatening letters concerning the very issue. That's too real, dude. That's way too real. Some fans are just crazy. Such destructive behavior by extreme fans has continued unabated to this day. You were there too, weren't you, fan club president? Yeah. Was just administering moral justice to those obsessive fans. It's only right that we stand against toxic fan behavior. Who knows? Maybe Cheer Sky struggled to finish the ending because of all that pressure. Despite repeated attempts, the mysterious sister was never heard from again. After that, Cheer Sky was gone from the public eye and had no proper funeral. So I'm guessing the sister isn't real. The sister who made the announcement is Cheer Sky, and yeah, due to all the bad, toxic fans. Anyway, let's go through what we know so far. A room with no signs of struggle. While we can more or less rule out the murder, if it was death by illness, there are some signs missing. I see no drugs, and there aren't any medical reports either. Maybe her sister came by to clean that up later, after. The pressure of completing that, yeah. Even a comic genius would have a hard time dealing with this as fans. Given how meticulous she was, just imagine the kind of pressure she was under to deliver the perfect ending from this sensational hit. Just Guy's older sister. Now my sources couldn't reach that this mysterious sister anymore. What's more, according to Sparxie's family records, she has no living relatives left. If that's the case, then the older sister who announced Sparxie's death and then vanished so quickly can be Vexus, who was born at I guess. It could have been Vexus, actually, yeah. So Vexus might pose as Sparxie's sister, but why would they do such a thing? The missing body. The most puzzling part of this case. So, have people never heard of they're not dead till I see the body? So she's not dead, she's just missing. Hell, she might have even just faked her death. Following Sparxie's death, her fans hastily put together a memorial of their own. The exact cause of death and any funeral arrangements that were made were never reported in the media. And why was that? A brilliant comic artist, struggling under immense pressure to complete the ending, suddenly passes away. Her mysterious sister announces the death, and nothing has been heard since. And now we think that Vexus just might be that mysterious sister? She helped Cher, who was unable. Yeah, yeah. I see. So Sparxie isn't actually dead. That would explain a few things. If Sparxie isn't dead, where is she now? That's a good question. She's missing. Obviously. Whoa. Thank you so much for the follow. Just that's how you pronounce your name. The comic artist and her villainous creation weren't adversaries. They were accomplices. I take it you already have some ideas. Yeah. Through all this, one person stands out for their truly strange behavior. It's like they knew everything. You. So playing dumb at a time like this, looks like it's time for the hardball detectives' first of deduction to make an appearance. Oh no, don't punch me in the face. Me. Oh, come on, you barely pieced everything together just a few minutes ago. The head chef. I forget the head chef was, you know, Miss Peruna's an old friend of mine. Gonna capture, At first we thought the head chef was the inspiration for Sparxie's walk star, but now it appears that she might be Sparxie herself who faked her death. That's what I said. So I was a little bit off. Dislike. Dislike. Head chef. No, I should call you Miss Sparxie, the prodigy comic artist. So, the head chef really is Sparxie. What a revelation. You knew the truth all along, didn't you? You realized Mercador would go off on a wild juice case with her deductions, but as her fan, you couldn't bring yourself to point out her mistakes. That's why you refused to help us directly, am I right? Fine, deduction time is over. Now it's time for you to go confront Miss Sparxie herself. That's it, goodbye. So, let's have a chat, Miss Sparxie. I've long known this day would come, and yet, now that it's here, I can't but feel... the grand finale has arrived. Your story isn't over yet? I did my best, but I'm afraid I couldn't give the story a perfect ending. That Miss Cher, she's my self-portrait, isn't she? In a way, she was an idolized version of myself. Maybe it's not such a bad thing to let her bring out this story to a close. Creating comics was the most beautiful time of my life. I love giving life to my characters through drawings. But fans have all sorts of expectations, and the characters have all sorts of destinies too. I had to carry all of that pressure to find the perfect ending, but I'm just an ordinary person who loves drawing silly little comics. That's That's fair. That's fair. Everyone calls me a genius, but Vexus is the only one who truly gets me. She stepped out of the comic and told me to stop when I felt exhausted. Forget about everyone else's expectations. She said, those millions of readers can wait. For now, the weak version of you is dead. And after killing the version of myself, the self that was weighed down by so many expectations, I actually felt true freedom. But it's been 15 years. It's time to face reality. You should stop running away from the truth. Take us to Miss Chair. I mean, like, listen, I don't know what to say to you, man. We live in a society. If, like, dude, I can't imagine how people would feel if all of a sudden, you know, an author of a really loved thing came out of the wetworks and like was said, hey, I just faked my death. Like, the reception on that would be so bad. Take us to Miss Chair. I know you're in a hurry, but you can catch your breath here first. How about I make you something to eat? Why can't I simply draw comics and cook as I please? Why must I face public opinion, the obsessive fans, and the constant pressure to complete the ending? Please, I'm just a coward who can't face this comic that's causing me so much pain anymore. I mean, listen. If it's like the creators of Smiling Friends, like sometimes you just need to learn to walk away from your creation after you feel satisfied with what you've done. I feel like giving people an ending is what you should do, but like giving that transparency, being like, hey, I feel like the story is ending, you know, and you may or may not like it, but this is how the ending's gonna be, and the series is done. Something like that. But I don't know. Actually, you can't really bring yourself to abandon them. You actually recognize Chair and Mercador right away. You're right. I promise Peruna I'd give her a brand new life. This might be the only thing I can do for her now. As for Chair and Mercador, I created them, and they were once my most beautiful memories. It's true that I haven't been able to let go of them for even a single day. For 15 years? Dude. Oh well. I've had 15 years of peace up until now, after all. Come with me. I think Chair will take them to where I used to draw. Yeah, let's just go. Please come with me. Oh, and don't forget to bring this chair along. Vexus, my best of partners. Remember that time we parted ways? Why aren't you saying anything? Alright, let me refresh your memory. You may not remember the name Rydek, but you likely remember his crimes. He kidnapped his rival's daughter and murdered her in cold blood. We had been on the case for an entire year, but he was protected at every turn, and the girl's death was eventually ruled by an accident. Back then, you asked what justice really meant, and I had no answer for you. If your version of justice can't provide tit-for-tat punishment, then this so-called justice that's always delayed and doomed to be absent cannot be the right answer. So your answer is to commit brutal murders in the name of justice? Brutal? Death by vigilante justice is way too merciful compared to what he had committed. Even now you won't admit that you're a vigilante? Enough. This is where the original ending stops. That's not enough, Vexus. Even if this person did deserve what they got, what about all those innocent lives you took after that? Please, just look at me. I'm the innocent one. I just want a normal life. Detective Mercador. So please, just leave me alone. Hey, come on! That's not how your character should speak or act! Moving on. Innocent, you say? That's what. Then what about the deceased Chair Sky? Vexus, it's time for you to face justice. Hold on a second. Vexus did not kill Chair Sky. I say that because I am your creator, the comic artist Cheers guy. As you can see, I'm still alive. Yeah. She feigned her death back then. I can confirm that Vexus has never killed anyone in real life. Okay. You're still alive? You really wore me out. I'm sorry. You must have used up so much willpower trying to fill that ending in I never drew. You don't need to apologize. I don't know why you chose to fake your death, but from the bottom of my heart, your art is truly amazing. Miss Shearsky, I'm sorry. I never wanted to pull you back into more drama surrounding this comic. No, this all started because of me. I should be the one apologizing, Perry. I've been running from this for far too long. What's going on here? Please just spare each other. Mercador, in the real world, Vexus never committed any crimes, nor will she ever commit any. You no longer have to wear yourself out chasing her. You're free now, ready to embrace a brand new life like we did. A new life? What life is that? Am I supposed to live an ordinary life just like her? But I'm Detective Mercador, the great detective who never stops hunting evil. So what you're saying is, all the chasing I've been doing has been for absolutely nothing? Sorry, I need some time alone right now. I understand how she feels. It's just how I was born with an obsession to finish the comic. For Mercador, hunting Vexus has been her whole life. I've been feeling a little lost myself, but now that I know Cheersky's alive, it feels like I have something new to look forward to. Unfortunately, this isn't true for Mercador yet. Please do me a favor and console her in my stead. She's just a little overwhelmed after learning all this. Dislike. Just as I was just how I would willingly use up all my wish power to bring you here, Mercador probably wants to give her all one final including battle, no matter the cost. I know it couldn't have been easy for you, trying to get the truth back then. I originally intended for it to stay buried forever. Mercador. Why does she always have to be so persistent? I'm really sorry. If only I was able to draw that ending back then. But no, I was just so tired. I bet you were. Thank you for bringing me the truth. I spent my whole life pursuing justice only to be crushed by a truth that's just far from just. Don't you think I'm absurd? Truths about life are always hard to bear. Yeah, those clear-cut black and white truths about justice are probably just easier for people to accept. From the moment I was created, I've been chasing criminals, punishing evil, and bringing justice to the world non-stop. Like I said before, you can curse everything, but you can never curse justice. I also believe that failure has no place in Detective Mercador's pipe. This is what I was born for, and these are words that have kept me going all this time. Do you know how much despair I felt when I realized I was nothing but a comic character? But I still pulled myself together, because I believed that this world needed me. That it really needed to save it by arresting Vexus. But now everything is gone. My dreams, my purpose, the justice I fought for, they're all gone. Life never had a meaning on its own. So go seek a new meaning and value. An endless pursuit like this is just too agonizing to bear. Thanks for talking to me. I'm starting to see things a little more clearly now. Everything I've been chasing, it's all just a made-up story. But so what? I've given it my all to this point. So even if it's just a story, I demand an ending from destiny. Miss Shearsky, since you're still alive, please finish drawing our final showdown. I need this if I'm to fully accept the new journey ahead of me. You want me to draw the ending? But it's been so long. Actually, I would like that too. I always thought Cheersky to be really amazing, and since I'm her self-portrait, I make sure to keep my back straight and my eyes wide open every day. It's the only way I can do our genius comic artist justice. Even though I hadn't met you back then, your writing was so gentle and full of happiness. I could already feel your love for me. So I won't force you to write this ending, because someone who loves comics as much as you do must have their reasons for not doing so. Outside the comic, yeah. A lot of pressure from outside the comic. So this is what you call the harsh realities of ordinary people, huh? To be honest, this is far from ordinary. When you have the time, come to the kitchen and try your hand at cooking. I assure you that you'll get a good taste of day-to-day living then. Actually, I already came up with an ending 15 years ago. Really? It was an ending I had in my outlines. But as I drew, I couldn't convince myself that it was an ending everyone would love, and the perfect conclusion amongst countless possibilities. Nah, anything you draw would be absolutely perfect. Don't put me on a pedestal like that, Miss Cher. Comic artists have to make a living too, you know. So of course, I had to take an editor's opinion, the publisher's views, and my readers' likes and dislikes into account. But once you start thinking about it all, the perfection goes right out the window. Are you worried about me? Have you actually forgotten that I'm vexed just because you've been calling me Perry for 15 years? As a vigilante who punishes justice, I've long been ready to face judgment. This may be hard for me to accept, but if bringing me to justice is what Mercador considers a life she's willing to give everything up for, then we're not so different after all, because I feel the same way about living an ordinary life. So don't hesitate any longer. Arrest your sky, artist your sky. Remember what you wrote in your notes from the author? You said a first-rate idea is in your head is worth less than a third-rate one on paper. Don't tell me you actually believe in any of that. Stop worrying about the pressure and responsibility. Remember, you have to shoulder it all by yourself after all. The ones who played the thrilling game to its spectacular finale were actually Vexus and I in the comic. Let's put an end to all this. We'll see if she lives like a hero and if I die like a villain. Alright. Right then, Mercador enlisted the security bureau's help in M's name and set a trap at the site. Okay, I didn't want to read any of that. We're reunited with her former best of partners, Vexus. Can I read that again? So confrontation had Vexus Mercador to kill her. She would have been immediately okay. Best of partners, Vexus determined something. Yeah, whatever. In the murder case of Milos, the pen left at the scene was your favorite brand. And after his confidant Freddy was cursed to death, I also saw someone who looked remarkably like you in the archives room surveillance footage. And Chairman Taka, a suspected crime boss, died the very day after you were forced to release him without charges. Even now, you still want to admit to you're the vigilante. You surely done your homework, Em. So it's true. You already knew who I was. Not only do I know who you are, I also know that a high-ranking official has just been killed by a curse, and that all the security officers who were lying in wait have now just been reassigned to VIP protection duty. Mercador. Just as justice is always betrayed by power, you now have once again been grossly let down by this world full of rot and filth. Mercador's heart was pounding like a drum. Realizing she was completely on her own, she slipped her hand into her pocket and quietly pressed the record button. So, do you really have to kill someone? Since there's so much rotting and filth in this world, we should excise it excise that all with death. We were once the best partners. Surely understand me, and you'll be willing to help me, right? So be my best partner again, and together we will create a new world of absolute justice. No, whatever the reason, justice is built on murder can never be true justice. Give it up, Vexus. Even if I'm the only one left, I will rescue no matter what. Well, I guess this means goodbye then, McDonough. How did you know? How did I know that Mercador isn't your true name, you ask? Because I never wanted to kill anyone. The day I cursed Radek to death, I was so terrified, I put a curse on myself. Vexus, whose hands were covered in blood, was slain by the righteous Mercador. Then I just waited for death to take me, but nothing happened. That's when it finally dawned on me. Mercador, my best partner, had never revealed her true name to me. The day you saw me checking the surveillance footage from the archive room, I uncovered the name Frady, as well as yours, McDonough. But I never wanted to curse you to death, because we used to be the best partners, and I was the one who taught you to always carry a voice recorder on you. And unfortunately, it's that very habit that forces me to bid you farewell today. If I die, this world will once again be filled with people tainted by rotten filth. So rest in peace, McDonough. Are you saying that I already failed years ago? No, you haven't failed, Mercador. I would never let you fail. I will carry your wishes with me and build a new, absolutely just world. There, pure justice shall prevail. What's with that? This is a pretty good ending. Why didn't you draw it 15 years ago? Mercador's laugh vanishes before... And there she goes. To be continued! Say goodbye. Wow. Wow. It's over. So, this is how it ends, huh? 15 years ago, and anti-hero characters like these were really popular. At the time, when I was still weak and immature, I found myself drawn to the decisive and ruthless characters like Vexus. Where did Mercador go? It's just an obsession that's faded away, that's all. I really admire her, being able to burn with such passion for one purpose. She must really admire you guys too, given how you're able to let go of those grandiose deceptions and simply live fully in the present. My apologies. I just got caught up in the moment. Alright folks, I have to head home and help my kid with his homework. By the laughter, I hope I can keep my cool. As for Mercador's fate in the comic, it's all in your hands now. Go live out your ordinary days. And thank you for your help. Without you, I might be still running away from everything. Will you go back to drawing comics now? Maybe. Just maybe. Then I... Come with me. A comic artist always needs a chair that can zoom around fast. Huh? What's that weird scenario being used? Sometime later. It all happened in a flash. Chair's guy, cornered by 20 media outlets and dozen publishers, jumped onto her jet-powered chair and made a break for it, and nobody could catch up to her, except for one Furbo. And so, the very chair ended up taking her place for the Furbo's exclusive interview. That's right. Check out Furbobocom for all the details. Take your advertising over somewhere else, buddy, and don't let that door hit you on the way out. Want to check out the new work by Chairsky? The artist who famously came back to life? The Mercador Files is now flying off the shelves at the store near you. I never expected Miss Chairsky to go back to drawing comics again. I definitely didn't expect her to reunite with Mercador in this way. Peruna. Long time no see, my friend. I've officially received a legal recognition from the Department of Operation Defense, so from now on, you can call me by my real name, Vexus. As it turns out, Miss Chairsky might be a great cook. She isn't so great running a business. Walk and Roll eventually went under, and she had to return to her old profession. But if you ask me, she was simply looking for an excuse. Back then, Miss Chairsky chose to feign her death because she couldn't handle the pressure that came with being a famous comic artist. But this time, she doesn't have to shoulder all that pressure by herself. Look at the cover of the Mercador Files. It says, "Story by Miss Chair, Art Sky by Chairsky." Having Miss Chair take all the heat while you sit back and quietly draw behind the scenes. I'll slap you, Miss Chair Sky. She won't run away again. She won't. The chair zips around so quickly. There's no way she'll be able to shake it off her tail, even if she tried. Hopefully this time, whether they're chasing the extraordinary or embracing the ordinary, everyone gets what they wish for. Have fun hanging around here. I have to go buy some workbooks for my little rascal at home. See you later. Juhi! Have you read the fame comic I sent last time? I haven't seen it. What a relief. Among them was a pirated copy of the Labyrinth game that closely resembled the original. All style, no substance. How dare they append such a poor imitation? Arbitrary depictions of Mercador's feet breaks my heart. Do you like Mercador? No, I just thought that. A true masterpiece should never end. That was shown by Chair Sky. She doesn't understand the Labyrinth game. Yay! We did it. Look at these two talking. Miss Vex, what surprises you here? If it's not too much trouble, can I get an autograph? Of course, but I seem to recall that you were a hardcore Mercador fan, so ask me for an autograph. Since I won't be seeing Mercador anytime soon, I guess I'll just settle for the second best. You want to get Chrissy Death right here now? Please stop fighting. Then quick fan of the flames. But hey, I just found out something interesting, so I consider it a little meet and greet for a fellow Mercador fan. What Asheville and you take is the first volume of the Mercador Files, and on the front is peace. Someone has left a line in bold, flowing writing. This is my final assignment for you. Keep an eye on those two, and don't let them skip on more updates, Mercador. Thank you. Thank you. Nerd. Well, I would do that one, but my throat's hurting, so we do some Furbobocom. Furbobocom? Yeah. Beep boop. And a twist of blue mind's way, and Cheers guys come back to life. Yes, we published this. Boop. I like this. Did you watch an ad to Revive? That's a mobile game reference. Submit a whole box of comics. I sent about them all. Said they're amazing. So what's part 2? Because today read way too many comics. Shut up. Probably just hype. I can remember someone else claimed they died before. Then they were like, nah, I'm good. That's no joke. Agree, let's not talk. Okay. Fix this one, I'm all good. Okay. Hey, I got the mask. Sweet. Whew. Very cool. To be continued. Okay. Well, I think I'll call it here. Again, my throat hurts just reading all that. Nearly 3 hours. Like I said, this stream was going to be on the shorter side. I don't know if I'll come back and do a dedicated stream for this mission. I might wait and see if there's anything that's going to come out soonish. Oh, you know, we need to do this. I need to do my character showcases.
All revealed and divine. Watch this.
A will of metal and stone.
Clouds have scattered.
Mountains roar. Rocket rise!
Blessing in disguise. Stars favor us. People always observe the heavens with my divinations. Test of love. An explosive start. Let's play for a feeling spiffy. Can you find the answer? Game's on.
My purpose is to protect. Dragons soaring above the lands. This is permanent!
That only. Don't thank me.
Ow.
I'll endure.
I'll go easy this time.
My strength isn't what it was.
Ow.
Can you find the answer?
Catch the plug. An explosive start. Trouble ahead. What? It's my fault.
Let's play for a while.
Lucky charm.
Feeling spiffy?
My purpose is to protect. Dragons soaring above the lands. This is permanent!
Wow. He survived.
That only. Don't thank me.
Epic. Rappa. I wish I could get Rappa. It's a shame that, you know, Sparxie's on the same banner. Ninja's runaway fast technique. Okay.
Let's seize this fine moment. Share good fortunes. Evil leave at once.
You want to betray me? Cosmic ninjutsu, secret technique, dazzling obliteration. Please. Memories. So beautiful. Immolate in my dance.
Clouds scattered.
Step up, let's see ya.
Dazzling ninja report. Please.
Can't wait anymore.
Oh.
This is getting
Ow. Ow.
Neck. Please. Cosmic ninjutsu, secret technique, dazzling obliteration. Please.
Fallen for me already.
Etched in your bones.
Have we met? Dream vanished. Dreams of a... Let us dance once more.
In the mood for another beating? Time to mix things up.
Absolute bliss. Please. You want to betray me?
The candle flicker.
Immolate in my dance.
Memories.
So beautiful.
Nice, like my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Nice. And then Sparkle for some. I don't know. You know, I don't really care. I don't know why I got some of them completed while others I didn't. It's very weird. Oh, Tribby's in what? Tribby's in this one? That's weird.
A will of metal.
Watch this.
I think the Archer team is typically, you know, it's very flexible. You could have Tribby or Cypher probably as like your support.
Is it coming? Are you gonna let's play? Away we go!
Probably.
The game is on. Feeling spiffy?
It
Let's play.
bothers the hell. I also messed up. I probably shouldn't have used it there, but it's, I guess it doesn't really matter. It bothers the hell out of me that Archer's in the 3rd spot.
Let's play.
Archer's still the strongest. There we go. What was this? Use an ally character you going to trigger reboot. Oh, 18 times the bottle. Sure. Sure. Okay. Well, I think I'll call it there for right now. I mainly just kind of wanted to stream just to like get Sparxie, showcase my Sparxie pools. You know, the other things were more or less just like, hey, you know, we got some other things to do, but I'm just like, I'm not really super in the mood to like continue reading. I'll definitely come back to it in the future, but for right now, I'm kind of chill with it. We're kind of chilling with it. Tomorrow though will be a good stream. We will be with Angel, Lemon, Gabe, and Celine, which will always be good. We're gonna be playing with the homies, and yeah. I also have a cool Deltarune remix that I made recently. Hopefully I'll get art for made for it soon. People have got in contact with my girlfriend and her sibling about it. They said they wanted to probably do like a collab on it. I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. I'm down for that. But yeah. I might see about streaming Helldivers sometime soon as well. Probably seeing if there's like a potential collab in the works with a VTuber friend of mine and Ventus's. Could be pretty fun. And yeah. That'll be it from me though. Alright, well, I'm really amazed that we got Sparxie the way that we did and her light cone. Very good. I got that streamer look. I got that dog in me. Hoyo has recognized my, has recognized me. And me being a streamer. But alright. I think that'll be it for me for right now. Again, tomorrow we're gonna do some repo with some very cool people. We'll be doing that. But for right now, I'm gonna call it here. Thanks for everyone who came out. You're all awesome, little people. I hope you all have a good day, night, evening, or whatever you may be. I'll see you all in the next stream. I'll see you later, guys. Bye-bye. I'll see you later. Have a wonderful time.